A gas explosion in Maryland destroyed part of a building and shopping center on Sunday morning, local fire departments report, in an incident that affected businesses and residents miles away. No one was reported injured, but the building is at risk of collapsing, said Stephen Hardesty, battalion chief for Howard County Fire and Rescue, at a news conference. Around 7 a.m., firefighters and paramedics from Howard County Department of Fire and Rescue Services were dispatched for a fire alarm on Stanford Boulevard in Columbia. As they responded, the assignment was upgraded to a report of a gas leak in the parking lot. A statement from the department read, "Firefighters immediately evacuated the surrounding area and the building. The explosion occurred just before 8 a.m., resulting in significant structural damage to the building, which houses both offices and retail space. The explosion could be heard for miles," CNN affiliate WTOP reported. Officials are also reporting widespread power outages due to the explosion and have closed surrounding roads. About 30 Baltimore Gas and Electric customers were impacted by the outage, WTOP reported. The gas has been turned off, and an official investigation into the cause of the explosion is planned.
Right now, for the middle class of the world, we're in a crash.
It's going to collapse. You should be very worried.
The rich don't work for money. Don't you touch that stuff.
They have money working for them.
Very big difference in mentality here. The game the bankers and the rich play is different than what they teach you in school. All over the world, what does school teach you about money? And the answer is nothing, and that's not a mistake.
You couldn't learn very much here.
We've been here before. Whereas schools don't teach us economic history. So what happens to the average person in a financial crash, they don't know what to do.
And so if someone's listening to us that's stuck in that poor middle class trap and they hear it's their fear that ultimately is keeping them from that, that's a hard thing to hear, Robert. But you're gonna give them the information about what they can do if they can get out of that fear.
You don't know if something is an asset or a liability until you can say which way the cash flows. So a house, is it an asset or liability? Well, if it's taking money from your pocket, it's liability. And that's what the game is kind of hardwiring into your head. Humanity is evolving, and you have to ask yourself, what does God want done in the evolution of life? I don't think God wants people to be poor. I think God wants evolution. He wants everybody to enjoy wealth, not just the rich. So most of my thoughts on a daily basis is how can I serve more people, not how much money can I make. The more people I serve, the more effective I become.